And we're back. It's RageBit here with another episode of Eco Live Gameplay, Season 4 on the Eco server. Today we are checking our fish traps. They're all down here. It's been a little while, it's been nearly a whole day and the sun is setting, it's coming down. So it's been nearly a whole day since we've checked them and it's time to see if they worked. So first things first, we'll just come on down here by holding control, pressing E to use, and it will open up our inventory. And awkward. Absolutely not one fish at all in the fish traps. The status says they're good to go. That's a lot annoying. And the crab pot, it must be placed underwater in salt water. Joy. So after a whole day we've had absolutely no luck. So you know what? Time to call it. We're going to pack up and we're going to move these bad boys down to the ocean and try something different. At least we know the crab pot will be in the right spot if we do that. I think I've got 5 total here. Fish traps, 1, 2, 3. So there should be a few more kicking around down here. It's hard to see. No, there goes the fish. Awkward. Alright, there they are, they're down there. 1, 2. Okay, so we should have 5 of those. Awesome, we do. We've got a crab pot as well. And we are going to claim this land, or rather unclaim it. And explore where the ocean is from our little house. Hopefully it's not too far away. It looks like it's just over here, so that's pretty sweet because our little spot is just here. So having the ocean over there isn't actually too bad at all. It's actually pretty easy to get to. And we are going to try to build a steam truck today as well, or buy a truck, because it's going to help too. So we're going to drop a little bit of a marker here and head in that general direction to our unnamed marker. I'm going to take a few more of those off because they're just really annoying. We'll keep the government on so we know where home is. And the general marker is that general direction. Sweet. On the way, we could totally chase some animals if we want. Or I think we're going to pick up some plant fiber. We're going to pick up plant fibers so that we can use them to make cloth and whatnot later on. If we find an easy kill like a crocodile or something like that, or an alligator like that bad boy on the road, then I think we'll take that as well. And if we fall down a hole, that will be problematic. Only if we can't get out, obviously. So what we'll do, we've got a bison on us as well and a few of those fish traps. So I think what we'll do is we'll actually take out this alligator, and then on the way back or on the way over to our new fish trap location, we will drop off these carcasses. There aren't a lot of people buying anything because there's only a few people left playing on this server, which is a little bit disappointing. But it's kind of how eco servers go. It is, at the moment, it is day 15. And last time I logged on, there was only 2 people online. So there's not really a lot going on the server, I guess. Which is a little bit disappointing. But it is what it is. So if we check in here at the store, and that's, you know, that's eco. People run out of kind of a desire to play or whatever. If we check in on the store, things seem to be going alright. Our meat's still here. We've got a few things. We've built some work boots for people who want those. And whatnot. Nobody's sold us a truck. But it looks like we can buy one for 250. We've only got 76 though, so we'd have to sell a few things. But that's not our focus at the moment. Our focus is definitely on fishing at the moment. So we'll put these in and see what happens. They might get turned into meat, they might not. They might get made into mounts, who knows. Either way, they'll get made into something that our store can sell. So based on my assumptions, I'm pretty sure we go left here. And we can follow this dirt road for a little bit, which is going to be pretty good. That means that we can come down here easily to get our fish. Anybody seen Alone? You know, and you want to live close to where the fish are at. If you haven't seen Alone, definitely look it up. There's so many seasons of it. It's a pretty cool concept. 10 people kind of just get dropped off alone in the bush, and they have to survive. The last one standing wins, so they don't know when the other people quit, but whoever quits last, they win. Depending upon the season, they can win. I think it's $100,000 or something like that. Depends on what version you watch. I think the Norwegian version is only like 50 or 350 krona or whatever they call it. I'm not too sure. It sounds more like a beer than a prize. 350 kronas for staying in the bush for 40-50 days seems averagely reasonable, I guess. Right, so if I put my stuff near this, I can actually use these to pull it up. So that's going to be alright, assuming that they stay there. Right, so here, I guess, if I have a look down here, here could be a good spot. Maybe. Let's just have a bit of a swim around and see what we can see. We're going deeper now, okay. Alright, so, look, I don't hate it. Why don't we try this spot out? We'll see if we can get like half in the deep, half in the not at the moment. So that's probably the best little bit. And this way we can try them at different levels and whatnot. Righto. So right on the edge of our claim, I will put the crab pot. Hopefully when I click on it, no, it doesn't bring up the other bit, so it is going to be a bit harder to get. That's fine. I will then put down one of our fishing traps, facing that way I think, because that should be on the outer edge of our claim. Nice, okay. We might be able to get something going that way. Yep, looking good. Let's put one down here, assuming that this is part of our claim too. Yeah, I guess I can run into that and go there. That could work. Oh yeah, nice. It's not particularly on our claim though, so we'll have to have a look and see if it's must be placed underwater in a freshwater to function. Right, joy. Okay. So, looks like that's not really going to work out. Our fish traps are only good underwater. I am just going to leave that one there. So what I'll do is I'll unclaim this. We'll come back a bit later and check if that's been successful. Yeah. We'll leave our crab pot there because you know what? It's a crab pot, who cares? Did somebody really claim that all the way? Wow. They really don't want to lose their wood or their bridge. Okay. And we're going to have a look at where our freshwater kind of another area is close to our house. So that we were just in this one over here, didn't have a lot of luck. Came over to the ocean. Look, I think we're going to go back to the bridge and just try our luck down here a bit more. See how we go. This opens into the ocean, but it's a bit more of a kind of drive. This is a lakey kind of area. Again, a bit more of a drive. Let's just shoot for this spot, hey? So we're going to drop a marker here. And that's where we're going to put it. We'll leave that one over there because that's close to our fish. Although it's probably better actually if I take that one off. I think it's that one. Yep. And if I find my crab pot, which could be harder than it sounds, which is why I want to do this. Don't normally go looking for crabs, but you know what? It's what it is. Even in real life, I don't do a lot of crabbing. You know, probably should. So we'll leave that there for now, and we'll call the other one fish or fisk, depending upon what country you are in. Alright. We're off to the fish spot then. And we're going to reset up another little spot. And go from there. Alright, we're off. Hey, don't forget, if you're liking any of the content today, press the big red subscribe button. If you don't like the content, press the thumbs up button. Either way, press the button. Helps me out a lot. So yeah, we're just going to keep walking along. We'll keep picking up some of this grass as we go along. It's a little bit annoying. Look, if we have some success with our crab pots later, then I'll just put more crabs in. I'll just make more crab pots. The IHOB guy, or the guy who sells most of the meat on the server, does buy fish for about $3 a piece, so 30 cents a piece, which I think is actually probably more than it's worth. But anyway, let's see how we go. Right, so we've got a water pipe there. Probably not ideal, but who knows. When I look at my map, right, you can totally do world layers, look at the environment, the animal data, aquatic populations, and if we look at like bass, right, our bass population, pretty good in that general area, or where we were just before. Blue shark, not so good. Cod, good. Crab, no crab. Jellyfish, otter, sardine, good. So maybe even we go over to that. Maybe they all get wrapped around a little cap there. Then I gotta cross the river. Well, let's go across the river and see what we can see. It's not that far. It's not that hard. Do we see any fish in the river? We're chopping down its natural habitat. But yeah, there don't seem to be a lot of fish. Oh, there's a shark. That's good. Alright, this little corner spot here looks like the go. Because I could just see some different things here. Maybe because I chased water here, who knows. But let's go down and we'll call this our little spot. Yeah, we're going to create our new deed. Did we create it? We should. No, we don't. So it looks like we've got one. There we go. Awesome. So we're going to put our little one in there. in there. I don't know if that's in the right spot. I also don't particularly care if I lose one of these, so I might try a few different kind of spots and different levels. If people want to take them, that's fine. Alright, now I can come over here and easily just kind of use it and it connects to all of them. Okay, so I guess it is what it is. That's not really where the fish are. The fish are over here. So I will delete my marker that says fish. And I will drop a new marker that says fish. And hopefully, with a bit of luck, we get some fish. The upside to not as many players being on is I think that my bow tends to work a bit better. Although, if you're watching, you can probably see that I'm hitting him and it's not really working. So it could be wrong. Maybe it doesn't work any better. That would have been the money shot if I'd hit him. Alright, looks like I lost him. That's all good. Oh, that's a stone one, I think. Yeah, okay. So, best off shooting some things on our way back if we find any. Need some food. Don't have a lot of food either. Big bison there having a sleep. Nice. Oh man, so many trees. Nice, we'll pick that one up, that was good. Going into the trees, he made that pretty easy for us. Not running around too much. And it might just be time to go home. As long as we can get back up over here somewhere. And then, I guess that's the hard bit. How does one get back up there? Bit more of a mission to get back up, but it is what it is. Sweet. Alright, so next job. We're going to sell a few things. We're going to sell some of the meat that we've made and whatnot. And we're going to see if we can get $250 to buy a car. But I think we need to just make sure that we've got our food in order before we do that. That's a cool looking truck. This guy sells some stones that we can buy, or some repair stones. Wheat stones I think they're called, or wet stones. Not too sure on the correct terminology there. Here we go, so a few of those. We'll buy 5 more of those. If we even have room for them. Must do. Maybe? Yep, there we go. $5 for a buck's not too bad. That's good. That's a little way engineers can make money, I guess. And this guy's still... Meat is back on the menu. Yeah, boy, it is. Does that mean that he sold me out? Or has he done it himself? Who knows? If he can butcher stuff himself, then he's probably potentially just put me out of the market altogether. Let's scroll over here and see who owns this. It's owned by Pre6. Cooking, baking, campfire cooking. No, he's not a hunter or a butcher. So that's pretty cool. There you go. So he's dependent on me, and he's right. Meat is back on the menu. We're back in the game. So get that protein into you. And then fats, if that's your thing. Right, some wheat comes over, wheat seeds. Don't know why I bother collecting all this crap, but we do. And there we go, so things are getting cut up, which is good. The raw meat's on the go. Raw bacon. That's going into the dresser, I'm not a big fan of that. I'd rather the dresser be like the last thing on the list. As to where these things output to. Some meat scraps sitting over there on the side, which is pretty cool. So we're just going to change the storage output. Then we're going to see if we can sell a few things. And then go from there. Right, so storage, yeah, the dresser's got to come down a bit. I think I'd rather it go into here after there. That's good. And this one, same. Perfect. Alright. What do we need to eat today? We're craving a wild stew. We need vitamins, we need carbs, we need protein. So we are going to buy one wild stew. And something with carbs and vitamins that we like. Check out them carbs. Bison chow. How does one make this? Bison carcass. Oh man. You like killing them now. That's not good. But we will try one. Just for funsies. Let's see if our bison chow is any good. Or if we like it. We think it tastes bad. We didn't mind the boiled sausages for a protein hit. So we will buy some of those. Lots of fat in those. Never tried a crimson salad, but at $4 a hit we're not going to. We do like bear claws, we'll get 10 of those as well. And we were a fan for vitamins. And for some fat of this one. See how we think that it's delicious. Meat pie we think tastes okay. Now you should be mixing things up as well to get a bit more variety. Our character doesn't like bacon, so that's disappointing. We could probably try pizza as well, just for a bit of variety, hey? There we go, we'll move our sausages over here. And we're good, we're back up to that 100 game, we've got 32 going on there, so 130 games, not too bad. So by tomorrow I reckon we'll have our next skill, which is pretty cool. So next job, this guy, he's going to buy some stuff. He's not giving me a real good price for anything but the prime cut and fish, so that's why I was hoping to get some fish going on. We'll buy blue sharks from me, if I catch them. And he does buy carcasses for significantly cheaper than I do, I think. So I probably need to change those prices up, particularly if I want people to hunt for me. Oh no, that's cheaper than his. Yeah, nah, we good. Okay, so we'll just go up and check out what's going on with this. I think the goal is probably to get prepared meats and sell them, but that's And that's a lot of prepared meat. Nobody wants a bandana. Nobody wants camo pants. People buy cloth? Yeah, you can sell it. That's not a bad option. We can probably sell some cloth. It's rolling around. I'll do another 100 of that. It does consume a fair bit of energy when we do this, but it's good just to have it still going. And we do use cloth for a very big range of things. Right. Oh, a cape. It just looks cool. Sure. Where did it go? Who knows? Couch. Meh. The dual arrow. What do we use that for? An arrow for directing traffic. Garden boots. Padded chair. Yeah, we could build a padded chair. Just for fun. Alright. And 2 traffic cones. There you go. Can't kill anything else up, which is a little bit annoying. And here, so we could totally sell cloth, although I'm not sure how much of it we have. So that's $40 there. Plus we're making a bit more. Not too bad. Nobody wants to buy a washboard. We could sell some boards, but we need those for a few other things. Prime cuts our wicket. So if we have 70, which we just spent, we probably have more like 50. We're gonna need 100 of these to get that $200. That's a lot of meat. Like a lot of meat. It would be better if people were on the server kind of buying stuff, because obviously that would mean that we would be making money, but nobody's really buying anything. Can sell that for next to nothing. Raw bacon next to nothing. So I guess he wants me to cave and sell it to him. Prepared meat, raw meat. What about roast? Is he buying those? Not really. Okay, so stop making roast. And we'll continue to roll with bacon. Because old mate's going to come to us. If we are the only butcher in town, he is eventually going to come to us. That's a new sign. He's got $1,000 anyway. He's going to come to us. He's going to buy stuff from us. That's what's going to happen here. Absolutely. Almost guaranteed. So what we'll do is we'll get the bacon cracking. That's good. Then we have the roast. No, we'll put that down the back there. We have a prime cut project and we have a prepared meat project. I'm liking it. It's looking good. So what we need to make those projects happen is probably more stuff. Lumber. Can we buy lumber yet? Did somebody hop back on and make lumber? We can't buy it. Nobody's making it. Can't buy it. Can't buy it. Joy. Okay, so that's not happening for a little while. Butcher bison. Butcher medium animal. Tiny fur animal. And all those other animals. So I guess the solution here is to go and hunt animals. We'll do that for a little while. And then we might call it a day. Oh, shot. We got it. First go. Yeah. Right, I suppose. We'll see what we can get. An elk is probably going to be pretty good here. Might head over to the road too, and then on the way back we'll check our fishing traps. Although, you know, it's probably a bit early to check the fishing traps. They've only been in the water for about half an hour real time, so I don't know how long that is in game time. But we will see. So we'll head along this way. Oh, we did kind of upgrade a bit here, didn't we? So we might just check out our skill stars. I'm just worried about bison numbers. I'm not too sure how you can go in and check all that stuff out. But because they're so easy to hunt. Oh, sweet. Calories. Decreases calories. So it's all about calories. It costs us nowhere near as much. And if we had a basic upgrade level 4, which we haven't been able to get all bloody game, then we'd be good to go. Awesome. Hunting. We're not quite there. But we'll get some bonuses for that too. Tailoring. We're not quite there. Although I don't really see the point of all this kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't know if it even makes a difference. Probably not. It's just cool to have some stuff. And self-improvement. Which one's that? We're not there yet either. Alright, so that was pointless. So we're back into it, trying to find our animals just for a little bit. And we're going to stop in and check that fishing trap as well on the way back. So we'll catch a few animals, see what's going down, and go from there. This looks good. Looks like a turtle and or a gator. Hopefully a turtle. I mean a gator, but it's definitely a turtle. That's right, these bad boys aren't too hard to kill. They're not that great though. There we go. Jungle. Nice. What can we see here? Oh yeah, we got all this nice stuff. I'll tell you what, I'd take that stuff, because this stuff is good for us. And the plant fibers. Yep, that's what we want. Because that's good for our crafting. So we'll put that back here. Put this down. We're going to load up them plant fibers there into our cart. Awesome. And there's a gator ready for us. Hey, this is good stuff. You reckon the gators would be a bit more aggressive and have a bit more of a go at you, but nope. It's all gravy. It's all good. And we're going to pick up our cart and wheel it back and stop if we see anything of a decent size. Put all this stuff in. That's going to help us make a heap of cloth. So we've just made some money there, which is good. So somebody obviously didn't want their plant fibers and that kind of stuff, which works for us. We'll just take their rubbish because that's good. We don't mind that, not at all. Bit of stone might not hurt anyone either. Yep, let's take whatever we can carry there. That's good. Good little pickups. So obviously people were just moving things as they made the road, I think. But I'm not entirely sure. Either way, we'll benefit from it. This has happened before though, and we have had to give it back. But meh. We'll see how that goes. We'll check our fishing trap as well. See if we caught any fish. Yes! Straight away. Alright. This is good stuff for us. They can stack, I think. Yep. and we are going to need to either ditch something, which we don't like doing, or I could eat those, I guess. That'll free up some space. There we go. And we'll put our little fish in there. Sweet. So the fish traps are working in a better location. That's good. There's an elk just like, hey, come and get me. A bison as well. But I think we'll just leave them alone for a second. We'll get all this stuff going back. And we're good. So we have plant fibers, we have wood pulp, we have meat, we have fish. We're going to put all this in. Go check our crab pots real quick. And then after that, we are probably going to call it a day once we set up all these jobs. What is that? That was a fox on roids. Did anybody see that? Long leg fox. He been skipping leg day, that guy. What a fox. There we go. How humorous I am. Alright, if you like my humour, or you don't, press the subscribe button. You're either going to hear more bad jokes, or more good ones. Either way, more jokes are good. Okay, so we're going to whack all that stuff in there. That's going to get used pretty instantly for what we want. We're going to hold shift and whack all that stuff in there too. That's cellulose fibre on the go. We're going to hold shift, whack our fish in there. Our gator goes in. This bad boy goes in. Gator gets harvested almost instantly. And we are on another adventure to go and check our crab pots. Hey, if we got fish, we might have crabs. If we have crabs, we'll make a few more crab pots. We'll just see what it looks like and make some decisions based on that. So we're heading over to our crab pots. Picking up some plant fibers as we go. Not that we need any because we found so many, but who knows. You can never have too many, I guess. Is that connected to our crab pot? Nope. You can, I think, shoot some of the animals. I don't know if you can shoot it like in the water. And obviously they might be hard to hit. It's difficult to tell if I am hitting it or not. Or if this is even working. I don't see any ammo in it. And now I've completely lost it. Alright, doesn't matter. We came here for crabs anyway, not for shark. I do wonder though how you catch those ones. We'll have to explore our fishery a little bit more and figure it out. Alright, so it looks like we don't have any crabs at the moment. That's, I guess, good. No crabs is a good thing. I'll take that. We're going to go back to our fishery. Have a look at how we harvest this fish. And make some decisions based on that. Oh mate, two in the tree. That's alright, we'll take this. This is good, this is a good pickup. Nice. Okay, good shooting. Headshots. Kingslayer. Nice. Alright. We've got a few things going on here. So we'll check out our fishery first. So here we go. If we look at our fishery, we can clean crabs, clean all those fish. It's not really showing that we've got any fish, which is a little bit awkward because there's a few fish here. We've got a trout and we've got a salmon. So, oh no, here we go. Clean medium fish. There's no room for a module. So I guess we just clean it. For 9 bits. We could have cleaned urchins and made more fish. We've got fish traps, we've got fishing poles, we've got shredded kelp. If we had kelp. Which we do not. But we've got all that plant fiber and jazz. All those good things. We've got a few more animals that we'll just whack on in there. We need to increase our vitamins. So we'll have a pie. Nice, get that stuff going on. Everything's happening. That's good. Very good. We'll move that up there. We certainly don't want that there. We'll move that there. This thing is becoming a bit of an issue, but that's fine. Looks like we've moved on to the cell use stuff. But I think I'm going to want this one first. Need some hone logs, that's fine. Our storage output, yep, needs to go up, up, probably down. Same for this one. Up, and up. And that's pretty much how we want it before it goes anywhere else. Nice, I don't see any kind of hone logs floating around in there. But that would involve chopping down another tree to get those things. We could do that if we really wanted, but I don't. So having a look at our fishing thing again. There's not even anything that's blocked, so it just kind of is what it is. There, we could build a fishing pole. Go and have a fish, but I'm a bigger fan of the traps at the moment. I'll just check if this meat's a churn, and it totally is. Things are happening here, so that's good. We're pumping out some meat. We're pumping out a few different things here and there. We might just buy some hone logs. I think we can buy hone logs. Ooh, maybe not from here though. This is where we buy lumber from and sell hone logs. So, nope, can't buy it. Can't buy it. And can't buy it. Awesome. Can't buy a lot of anything. Okay, a bench, all that stuff could have went in the kitchen if we had have thought a little bit more about it. I think I do have a table, but I don't think it'll fit up there. Can use lifts to go up and down. So look, if we caught 3 fish in half an hour, that's probably a pretty good kind of spot to put stuff. I'm not too worried about that. That's actually a really good spot. It means that we're going to turn over a fair few fish when we log back on tonight, maybe. I think we'll log back on soon. So maybe at about 8 o'clock tonight, we'll log back on and have a bit of a look. I'm not going to take that out. I'll take out my long leg fox, who seems to be having a few issues with life and shrinking down to size. That's fine. No, the bison's onto me as well. Was it? I don't know. It's now. Better to have 2 on the run than 1. Let's focus on 1 at a time to start with. And see how we go. tend to like to run beside the bison. Don't like when it falls, but when they move is when I tend to get the better shot on them. So if I run beside them, oftentimes they move and that changes it up and allows me to shoot them. I think I saw an alligator back there as well, so I will go back momentarily and investigate that. Come on, that was it. Oh, maybe this one's it. Surely, Brett Kamali, come on. Oh, I didn't even get him yet. Man, this bison is proving difficult. Again, I know maybe if I improve my aim, it'll improve the damage output. Got it, people. Understood. Also been trying to buy a recurve bow for like the last 10 days, but is what it is. There we go. Surely that's enough. Nope. Hey, if you're watching, let me know where you're from. It's good to find out where all my subscribers are from. I'm from Australia, which is probably where you think my accent comes from, which would probably be right if I have an accent. Obviously, to me, I don't have an accent, which would sound weird to you, because you'd be like, hey, that guy's full Aussie. He says g'day mate and stuff. Yeah, calls us mate and lads and stuff. Sure, if that's what you think, if that's what you're into, whatever. So obviously I don't think I have an accent, but I'm sure that I think that you have an accent from wherever you're from. So is what it is. But yeah, look, if you ever get the chance, Australia's bloody awesome. Come on down. You know, it is a really, hey, fair dinkum kind of place. It really is. Yeah, look, yeah, I don't think you can get any better than Australia. It is proper good. Yeah, I really enjoy living here. We're very, very lucky in the country that we have. So if you ever get the chance to visit, then I suggest you take it. Yeah, it's absolutely worth it. There it is. There's the gator. It's come into the city. It's only my job to protect the city. Crocodile Dundee style. There we go. Alright, so we'll drop all this stuff off here, and then we're going to call it a day, guys. It is what it is. So here we go, we're just dropping it in, we're eating another pie, because huckleberry pie is good. We'll eat a bear claw as well, because it is also good. We'll repair our bow, because why the hell not. And yeah, we are pretty good to go. We've got meat selling, we've got fish selling, we've got all this cool stuff going on. We might just take a few more arrows for next time. That way we're all stocked up. But yeah, we're good to go. So, thanks for watching today. Hopefully you learned a little something about fishing. It doesn't work in some areas, and it is definitely better to make a change if you need to. So, I'm RageBit, and you've been watching Eco Gameplay, Season 4,